Hey guys, see you in a few minutes. Happy you're there. And sorry, I'm back in around about 5 minutes. Hey guys, how you doing? Today we're gonna record some chilly lo-fi music. It's a funny story behind it. I'm a composer for trailer and production music, and I compose so many stuff for television, for Hollywood trailers, and for other stuff, which has always short deadlines. And honestly, sometimes I was a little bit stressed about all those deadlines and all the music I composed for other people and for other libraries. And I was listening to lo-fi music since a few years already, because it's just getting you down on the bottom, it's just relaxing and smooth. Just that, and just positive. There's anything negative behind it. And so I enjoyed for a long time lo-fi music. Another friend of mine is really famous with its stuff. His composing name is Yasumu, I think so, Normal Duck. And so I decided doing something similarly, but just for relaxing purpose. There's no commercial use behind it, no publisher. It's just music doing for fun, for a relaxing purpose, and just laying back and having no stressful deadlines or anything else. So this is really music I enjoy at the moment, and I'm gonna compose that as long as I have fun on a side project. My name on lo-fi chill music is Yukuma. I'm gonna show it later to you where you can find the music online. And just let's switch to the project today. You see, I already prepped a project, and it's co-composed with my man Mick from Paris. His real name is secret, as my name is Yukuma, but my real name, Michael Maas, is totally secret, you know that? Not really. So yeah, just let's check what I composed before on the track. Check something, let me take that out. And let's work with the live stuff Mick sent to me. I haven't worked yet on it, and then let's develop the track a little bit and just compose for fun and relaxing mood on that, and just have fun. And if you have questions, just ask me in between. Rising Soul, hey, how you doing? Hello. Du bist from Germany, yeah, I see. Enjoy. And if something shouldn't work in the stream, just let me know, okay? By the way, I'm using a new camera today. It's my webcam from my iPhone. It's basically my iPhone streaming right now here. So much better quality than my 4K GoPro Hero. So let's check the track I pre-composed before, and let's fit the stuff from Mick into the track. Okay, so this is the basement of the track. It's not nearly finished, but we're gonna work on that. And lo-fi is the opposite of hi-fi, so it's basically low quality sounding music, you know, which doesn't mean it's low quality. It's just the quality of the recording is a little bit lo-fi. And what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna show it to you. I got my really nice old music cassette player, and we're gonna record right now. Let me check. Some lo-fi ambience for the background. Okay, let's check how we do that. So, because I'm using the microphone for the stream, I'm using a test cam recorder right now. Let me start it. It's starting, it's working. Batteries are full. So I want to have the ambient sound and basically the cassette sound playing in the background. So you can see there's still a real cassette. Let me check. And it was so heavy to still find some. I had one in my garbage from back in the days from someone who has sent me a demo tape of a music cassette. It's I think it's, don't know, maybe 15 years ago or something, you know. So yeah, I got a record right now the lo-fi ambience of the music cassette recorder with the test cam, and gonna move this sound into the DAW then, okay? So let's go for that. Let's record something. Oh, see, actually the best sound out of the cassette noise is coming from the back. So let's record that. Re-record that. Okay, and I cannot talk because I'm hitting here record. It's really old stuff, you know. So let's do that. Record and go. Done. You see, for me this is just fun. You know, we are recording here with old technology from old music cassettes. I was listening to kid cassettes back in the background when I was maybe 5 or 6, and I still got a thing from. So next step we're gonna transfer the noise from the music cassette player into the DAW. I hope this works right now flawless. Let's check. Here, 40 music test cam. Which date is today? Okay, 4th of, okay, but it's the wrong time, but that's not a problem. Let's take that over here. Drag it into the DAW and let's get stereo output here. Let's call that music cassette ambience. As you can see, lo-fi is a lot about background ambience. Let's listen to that right now. Really nice noise. I like that. What we need to do right now, we need to loop that over the whole track, And you got a pretty nice function in Cubase for that. We're just gonna X fade it. Like this. So we hit on the keys X and we got X faded. And then we copy it. X fade both again. And then we recopy it again and X fade it. Boom. And gonna recopy the whole line again. I'm gonna X fade it. So we get a nice noise. Let's listen to that. If it's natural. I see something is wrong here. No, that's okay. I just cut it up. Okay. I hope you can hear the noise. Rising Soul. More first than a stream. Oh yeah, it's one of my first tracks at all I released to the public, I think. How many years ago? 7? It inspired me to make doll. What does it mean? Dolls like Puppen, like stuff. However, I'm gonna take out here a little bit the lows, and mute it down. Okay. Let's mute the vinyl sound and just go for right now with the music cassette ambience. Let's listen how this sounds in context. Nice. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna invent the vinyl crackling sound a little bit later to it. So we got both ambiences. You're a doll maker, man, that's great. Can I see anywhere you work? On the internet? Nice stuff. So we got a real recorded ambience from the music cassette player here. It's proofed. And let's work with the bass from Mick. And let's check how this sounds, okay? And I think we're gonna EQ that a bit. Nice stuff. I want to have a transition here. Something like in trailer, like a smooth riser. We're gonna add some audio to it. And here's the transition point, and I'm gonna add out of my favorite FX folder. People who watched streams in the past know that I got all my FXs pre-prepped in a folder. I always got something like a hybrid quasar here going on. And let's put a big reverb on it to have it more, much more ambience-like. You know, we don't go trailer here, we go ambience-like. Let's check that. You know, just a smooth. This makes a job. Okay, so let's check what he got more here. He got Stratos, okay? But he got also lead Les Paul. I love the sound of Les Pauls. So let's check that first, okay? What he got here. Like it. Nice Les Paul, you know, just in the background, nothing big fancy, but a nice smooth sound for my man Mick, really great. And I just recognize I want to have a delay on the sax, just a smooth one. Perfect. Let's check that again in context and let's take the strut up in. He named the files pretty good before, so we know what he did here. He did some ARP recordings for the guitar. You know, arpeggio, this means in music. A repeating line. Let's get it into the mix. Nice, just smooth in the background, you know, fitting in the track. And he got comp chords, let's check that, but let's turn them down because I expect they are loud. Okay, let's check that in the mix, how it's working. You see, I do always panning a bit of the left, a bit to the right, in the center, so we got a nice stereo speed and not everything is messed in the middle of the track. Basically, that's a recommendation you can use in all kind of music shows. Don't have everything on one side of the track here, okay? Let's go. Okay, we need some topping here. Let's check that again. Okay, see, we're gonna delay the track a little bit, making it a little bit longer, and gonna add still some stuff from Mick here on the track. The ambience was a little bit too loud for the end. Don't like that. So let's check again what we can bring in this part maybe at the end. Okay, I would say let's check the track again in context and then let's see how we can extend the end a bit here. But sounds good so far to me. What do you guys think? Is it relaxing? Do you enjoy it? Is it too busy maybe sometimes? You know, lo-fi needs to be background studying music and just relaxing. It shouldn't get the attention of the listener too much because it needs to be in the background. It needs to sit in the background. You need to feel relaxed and enjoy it. So it cannot be too busy here. Okay, a little bit too much for me going on here. Maybe I take out the comp chords here from the guitar. Okay, to the end, I want to have a nice old kind of like, how can I tell this? It's like you would hear the track in the background in a radio, you know. Basically, we want to clink out now of the track and want to listen to the track or parts of the track in a radio. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add a mono track. Audio, mono, because radio, old radio is mostly mono. We call that radio. And we're gonna take the drums here, at least the drums, to this part, radio, and make it old-fashioned with a plugin RC20 retro. Let's check RC20 retro color. Let's check if we get maybe something like a radio preset here. Retro gaming phasing, no. Let's check maybe 8-bit noisy. How this sounds. I would say let's loop that and check what kind of setting we need here. I never did it before. And now I got some filter plugins to do that, but I want to do it with a retro sampler here. Let's check that, okay? Not bad. I like this one more. Let's go with this setting. Check it. Okay, thank you, Nico, for the comments. We want to have those drums a little bit radio-like, so let's EQ it like a radio. You know, radio EQ is pretty logical. Radios don't have depth in their speakers, and mostly not highs. They got mostly mids here in this part. Maybe some highs. Let's check that again. Yeah, I think that's it for the radio effect, so let's mix that in for the end part. Got even a better idea to use the riser here again to get a transition into the next part here. Okay, and I want to have the leadless power here, the guitar in the same effect. So I'm gonna copy that. This is radio drums. Then we copy simply the channel. And gonna move it to this point. Let me make that a little bit bigger. Up there. Bam. Let's check how it sounds. Yeah, nice, but too loud. Radio guitar. We take it in the background even more and put a nice reverb on it. Black hole simulation. Sounded like back in the days, you know, like in a dream. And let's swing out the track at 50-50 here. Nice. And we just need to fade everything else to that point. 50-50. Go this way. Let's have a longer fade, because a longer fade is much more natural. Let's take out some Tascam sound here. Take this out. Let's see. We can extend it. No. So we're gonna take that part, doing a crossfade again, and then mute it as best as possible this way. Sounds good. Okay. If you got any tips, guys, let me know. I'm thinking maybe still getting some kind of synth into it. But I think that's already too much. Just background vibey. Just to give it a synthy touch, you know. So yeah, let's check the track again and check how it sounds and what else we can maybe improve on it. Don't like that part yet. Let me try to fuse that in, the guitar with the trumpets. Rising Soul, the trumpets are now low leveled enough for you. like that. I would like to bring a kind of topping for the end, something that wasn't yet there, you know, to have a kind of wow feeling, something new is going on. And let's search for something. I have no clue yet what we could maybe bring in, but let's check that. Okay, and let's loop from there and check what we can maybe bring in. So let me try out some things. Exactly this part here at 48. Maybe a piano solo is too much here because it's too much in front of the mix. Let me try out some things. That's a typical problem of a composer, what else to bring next, which is fitting. And usually it's sometimes really easy, but it's not yet on my mind right now. Or see, maybe the piano chords we haven't used solely alone for the end. Could work, but we also need to bring in the background with a radio effect. So we copy that again, the radio effect, radio guitar, and let's call that comp guitar. And bring it in at 48. Let's check how this sounds. Hey eSound, how you doing? Thanks eSound, appreciate. I wanna have maybe for the end still a bass hit. You know, on the one like boom, waiting, 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 boom. Let's check that. We just need a bass hit. So let's make that a little bit bigger here. I think in each kind of genre is important to attract the ears of a listener that something different is going on, even if it's just in the background, you know. And again, I want to have this bass drum then in radio effect also. So let's copy that effect again, call it bass drum, and take it over to the channel. Check how this sounds then. We need to make it a little bit louder to cut through the mix. Almost. Sounds nice, dirty. Like a dirty bass drum. Hey eSound, thank you. I like epic music too, but today we're gonna do some epic lo-fi stuff. If this genre at all exists, I don't know yet. Maybe we're gonna invent that right now. So let's check the bass drum in the radio effect. Doesn't work. It's in the same frequency as all other stuff here. Maybe we bring some nice synth ambience in the background. Just really, really low from the volume. Let's check again my synth up there. Maybe this could work. Let's put the retro old-fashioned effect again on it. RC retro color. Let's check that. Nice. Like a sound from space. I like that. It sounds like from a radio. Maybe this works. Let's check that right now. What do you guys think? Does it fit? For my taste, it fits, but it needs to stay in the background, okay? So let's check that synth alone, muted. Or we need to cut it up. You know, we just need to make sure it sounds all the time the same. So we're gonna copy that here over. And maybe we can even bring it later in the track, or maybe at the beginning, in the middle or something. You know, it's just kind of like giving another ambience at the end, or in the middle and the end of the track. So we got something new, fresh for the ears. Yeah, I think that synth works. It's just in the background. Sounds like a kind of out of the radio, another version of the track. I would say let's repeat the track and then check how it sounds in total, the sum, if that fits. And maybe, I mean, the aim of the track is still having it in the background, lo-fi, studying, relax. So maybe we still can mute some stuff we don't need here, because this is the aim, having it as minimal as possible, but still cool going on, you know. Hope you enjoy it, people. Thanks, Rising Sour. Thanks, Ethan. I'm gonna answer later. And let me know your questions in between. So let's listen to that right now. Need to say we did a good choice with that synth in the background. Sounds perfect to me. If you got some ideas, I see E-Sound. Yeah, good idea, I would say. That's a possibility to do it like that. Let's re-listen again to the whole track together and check if we maybe can change something so we got something like a cooperation over the internet together. But this sounds great to me. Always something new going on. The track is around 240. Maybe we can get it to 250. That would be a perfect way. I still got my classical guitar here. Let's check that out. If we can maybe bring in a line for that, but I think it's too much. But it's plugged in, so let's use it. Yeah, I think it's a great song so far. Let me plug out the acoustic guitar in the background because it's making a lot of noise. So yeah, I'm sorry. Sounds good, but what we need to do right now is master that track for Spotify and for publishing, because Yukuma gonna be in the future everywhere under the name Yukuma, to Soundcloud, to Spotify, to YouTube, etc. Nico Jonas, let me show you guys where it will be. Let me check where it is. So yeah, this is Yukuma. It's my alias as LoFi composer. People who know me knew that this picture was made in real in the Hollywood Hills. And so yeah, the track gonna be on SoundCloud as Yukuma, also on YouTube as Yukuma, and on Spotify. But I'm working right now on my EP for this month together with Mick. And we're gonna release some singles this track as well, and the whole EP, 5 to 7 tracks as Yukuma featuring Mick everywhere on all streaming services, and would be great if you follow in the future. Let me write it into the chat. One time here and one time on YouTube. This is gonna be the name on this. And yeah, let's take out that right now. So I would say we are right now here. So let's master that thing for Spotify. My favorite mastering plugin is Ozone because it's easy to use. I can do the mastering by myself with single plugins. But it's easier for the people out there to show you my process, what I do with Ozone. So I'm using for this a genre-specific mastering, which you can find in Ozone. You see, genre-specific mastering is here, and it's kind of like hip-hop. So let's get it in a hip-hop vibe, like modern hip-hop. And so we got something like an equalizer here going on, a vintage compressor, which makes it even more old-sounding, and a maximizer to have it loud enough for Spotify, etc. And so what's important for mastering for Spotify? So the recommendation for Spotify is, let me put my meter in here. So the recommendation for Spotify is having a general loss around maximum of -14 and a maximum peak of -1. Okay, if you go louder than -14, then the maximum peak, true peak, should be -2. Why is it that way? Because Spotify, Amazon, etc. are using their own limiter on the tracks to make them, if they are not loud enough, louder, so they are loud compared to the other tracks. They have then basically the same loudness. So Spotify has a process behind it to make the tracks louder, which you can choose in the option of Spotify. You can also de-choose it, but usually I think it's chosen by the settings there. So our aim here gonna be to master to a maximum of -14 lufs and a maximum peak of -1. Okay, and I have a little bit of experience in this, so I'm gonna take my peak here, true peak, not to -1, more like -1.2, because it's not really accurate, the software. So if you have it to -1, the true peak is later to -0.9, -0.8, something like this. So take it a little bit back, and let's run the track and the mastering through it. Let's listen how it sounds and how loud this is. So we know it's good for Spotify. So this is an easy mastering process. I'm not a mastering engineer, but this is working for Spotify and all other stuff. If you got Ozone, I just can recommend it by yourself, working a little bit with that. And you got a lot of YouTube videos for that online. And let's check how loud it will be at the end, okay? Okay. Oh, I forgot something to mention. Another recommendation is don't let the track start directly from the beginning. So directly at 0. Let me make it bigger for you. You see, it's starting directly here. Just move it a little bit forward, like 180 note or something. Because the strange thing is, if you convert that to MP3 and you got it playing directly from the beginning, it clicks. And we want to avoid clicks. Okay, we never want to have clicks in our tracks, especially not at the beginning, because when the track is starting with a click, nobody is listening to it anymore. Nico Jonath, I think you have to activate True Peak in Ozone. Oh, got it. I didn't saw that. Thank you. I thought it's activated by itself, but let's keep it on -1.1, and we're gonna see if the True Peak is then really -1.1. So I don't know why they got the option there. Why is the option there for True Peak? I mean, it should be always a True Peak, what I said here and selling, okay? But thanks for the recommendation, Nico. Didn't know that I learned something today. Okay, let's play the track back and check how loud it is. So we had the True Peak at -40. Not sure why it's now moving to -50, but the True Peak was, I think, -14.5, which is good. I always like to have a little bit place on that, you know. I don't need to go -14. I'm not for, how can I say it? I'm not for loudness war. I don't like to have it extremely loud, just to be competitive to the others, and then have it crushed, you know. I prefer, and I think the most people that are enjoying music prefer the same, to have it not so loud, but much more clearer. Because if you want to have it loud, you can turn it by yourself, by your speakers, louder than it is. But yeah, I mean, there's a reason why most people think louder is better, but I cannot share that. You know, people who know me knows I go by my feeling. I had the feeling a kind of pad here at the end would work. And because we got the ozone mastering right now here going on, we're gonna have a little bit delay on when I compose that in, but we know it, and the pad, we probably we don't gonna recognize it even. Okay, so I got a nice library here called Earth, Ephemeral Earth, with nice pads. So let's check something out. I need to move it a little bit to the side. How can I say it in English? Another pad is never enough, you know what I mean? Feeble pad. So you can't make anything wrong with that. Let's check that. Where am I? Oh no, I'm on arcade. Okay, got it. Contact. So definitely not so loud. And let's switch a little bit through the pads here. I like Jupiter's organ. It's nice. Okay, where are we here? Chords, FX, natural, any supernumerable. Okay, let's check that. No. Organ? No. We are not at interstellar right now. Also not. So, you know what? We go with that Jupiter. So I think I need to re-upload that because I didn't found the option here. Oh, holy shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it's frozen. It's not frozen. Thank you. Jupiter's organ. We get it in. We keep it. Okay. Let's check that again. Oh, we got some options here. Okay. On the left side is more the high cut. On the right side is more the low stuff. Just something like this, you know. Again, I got a record now on the mastering, which means we have a little bit delay, but that's not so important right now. We just need it for the ambience. Ephemeral Earth pad. Okay. Okay, let's move the track again 1/8 backwards so we are in the grid. And then let's check something if we can get something on there. I like the pad. It's not so prominent in front of the mix. So let's check that out if we can get it in by recording it. I do like that synth. Let me play that solo. It's just a little bit of ambience. sometimes it's just so smooth stuff which makes a difference. And yeah, let's check again the mastering. Let's watch the loss, because we need to go to -14 maximum, but I would like to have it -14. So not too loud, but also not too low, you know. And I want to have a little bit of place here for Spotify. So I don't go to true peak to -1, I go to -1.2. So we like to be safe. So let's watch the loss. Again, we can go -14 and that's it. And then we got it mastered by a simple awesome preset. Let's check that. I would say let's put the mastering up here so I can see the track, what's going on. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Also, let me know about the bass. If it's maybe too loud, I'm not always sure about bass. I need to go a little bit away from the speaker so I can feel the bass much more better, because I'm sitting here in a bass hole, which means I cannot really check the bass because I'm too near to the speakers. So I'm gonna go a little bit back and check it by standing in front of the speakers, okay? So let's watch the loops here, -14, and the true peak, -1 maximum, okay? Let's reset that again and relax and chill. And once it's done, I'm gonna upload a track on Soundcloud later for you. Oh, again, and we need to move everything forward a little bit to avoid clicks later for an MP3. Let's save that and let's listen again, -14, okay? And I'm behind here and check everything with you. Nice stuff, almost there. What I didn't like was in the middle the Stratocaster guitar arp was too loud. So I'm still gonna take that back a little bit. And the ethereal pad here was also a little bit too loud. And again, we don't want to have everything prominent in front of the mix. And as you can see, 2 peak is minus 1.2. Perfect for Spotify because we are below minus 14. But we still can go a little bit more powerful. So it can be maybe 1 dB louder. So let's put it up to minus 7. Then we are on the border directly to minus 14, maybe minus 14.2, because we go one up, one level up here, 1 dB up. So it should be, if we are right, minus 14.2, true peak minus 1.2, and LUFS minus 14.2. Let's check that again. Again, I go backwards to check the bass and the sound by standing in front of the speakers, because I'm sitting here in a bass hole. Okay, let's check that. Need to reset and restart. Works perfect. We were for a short time here below minus 14, so like minus 13.8. So I want to be safe. I just put a little bit back the limiter 2 dB like this. And I was wondering if maybe the pad at the end, these 3 notes here are fitting better if they're playing 1 octave lower. Actually, for me, it's cutting too much through the mix. So let's take that 1 octave below. Maybe even sparse it out a bit. So we should be safe now from the mastering. It's just the end. So these 3 notes, if they work, let's check that, or maybe we sparse them out. You see, the end is working better when we sparse those two notes out. I think that's it, guys. That's it, guys. We should be safe from the mastering. So we're gonna re-listen again right now one time to the whole track, checking the mastering so we don't go more than -14 dB for the LoFs. Thanks to Nico, we know now true peak needs to be activated here to have a really true peak of that number here. Not sure why they do it, but yeah, okay, let's do that. And yeah, and I'm gonna show you later where you can find the stuff on SoundCloud and listen to that. Maybe I even give you the download option, so you can even download it on SoundCloud and listen to you at home. Again, this is not a commercial project. This is just for fun. It will be on Spotify as well as a lo-fi project called Yukuma, featuring the people I got on the project on this one, Mick. Let's listen back again one time to the track. Let's hope the mastering is safe right now, and then we get it for today. If you get questions in between, let me right now. This is the chance to ask something, okay? Yeah, guys, that's it. We are safe. We are -14 LoFs for Spotify. I got a maximum true peak of -1, -1.2. So yeah, Nico was asking, is it gonna be on YouTube as well? You know, I'm extremely worse in doing videos. And but I think I'm gonna put it up on a video. I'm looking for someone doing that nice how's it called anime YouTube animations. And once I got those people for it, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. Let me show you the channel. So the track is called Chilled Coffee. and you're gonna find it later here on Yukuma. Simply search on SoundCloud for Yukuma. Okay, then you can find it maybe in an hour or something. And for YouTube, it's Yukuma as well. But I just got a channel there. And honestly, when I type it in, I haven't not found it yet. But I think it will be online once I uploaded the first video. Okay, so the channel Yukuma is already existing, but I gonna post the channel link below the video. So this video gonna be later on YouTube as well. It will stay on Twitch, I think, for 14 days and on YouTube forever. And yeah, so you can feel free to download the track later. It will be a single on Spotify, so it would be great if you listen then maybe in a few weeks on it on Spotify. But again, I'm gonna post that on the YouTube video as a link for later. Right now, we didn't rent any commercial stuff with that thing yet, so it's not yet organized, but it will be at least in an hour then later on SoundCloud. Okay, and maybe then later also on Spotify, on YouTube. Spotify much later because it takes the time. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was relaxing to you. I'm gonna play back a last time the track, and then let's come out. I say goodbye, have a nice time, and hope you enjoy the next stream. Okay, see you later. That's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was relaxing to you. I'm gonna post later below the video on YouTube the download link for SoundCloud, and maybe I even get it uploaded to YouTube, and later in a few weeks on Spotify. This is the project called Yukuma. Check for that in the future. We're gonna compose much more fun, relaxing stuff like this, because I'm just relaxed like crazy right now. So it's not work, it's just fun. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. Please abo my channel, hit a like, hit some comments on the video for later. Tune in next time. I say thank you, have a great time, and bye bye people.